Welcome to Amber's Airline High Hopes, and I believe this is episode 12 of this cute GameHouse Studios game where Amber tried to become a flight attendant and failed, and is now working the security check at Snuggford Airline. And yes, this is definitely episode 12. Amber basically has to get people through security whilst completing whatever mini games they throw at me, and as is normal when you start a new chapter, it starts out relatively reasonable, then gets progressively harder. This time around there will be a scenario plus a bonus level. Wonder Women, apparently. Ask Elise some revealing questions is one of the optional objectives, and find the mouse, or additional objectives, and find the mouse. Morning, Amber. Oh, hey, Elise. Sorry to hear about your exam. Thanks, but I figure you're pretty frustrated with yourself. I know I was. My husband and I were struggling, financially. With 2 kids, it was hard for both of us to find work. Only worked a few evenings each week at check-in. But you want to be a flight attendant, right? I did. I took the test and I failed. But my husband could tell it was really important to me. So we made a deal. If I passed the second time, he'd work from home so he could look after the kids. By the time I took the next test, we were ready. My husband had set himself up to work from home, so I was free to take the job. What I'm trying to say is that failing the first time really helped us succeed. In the long run, it was actually a good thing. I see what you mean. Thanks, Elise. You're always so stable. How do you do that? By the way, if you wanted to hang out for the rest of my shift, I wouldn't say no. With pleasure. Okay, I've got a little bit of money for the shop. And I can either upgrade that, which makes passengers move faster, or that, making passengers more patient. So we'll go with the patience. And that's me out of money. That's the only thing I could upgrade, because I upgraded so many things last time. Okay, now I've got to fit all your stuff in my... There you go. Yes, get through security. Go away. Nope. When do I get to ask Elise a question? Almost a quarter way through the scenario, and I haven't had the opportunity to ask her a question yet. I haven't, at least as far as I'm aware. Haven't seen the mouse yet either, for that matter. Go over there. I'm going to ask her a question. Oh, now I've got to get the rubber gloves out. So why did you do this for a living? Honestly, something or other. Can I now get the gloves? There's the mouse. Okay, now I know it pauses the game when they're talking. I will actually... Some of the GameHouse games, when you're actually talking to people, when they've got a little exclamation point on them, doesn't actually pause the game. How about your husband? What does he do? He's got a lot of projects he's working on. He's always hammering away at his computer coding. You must be pretty passionate to spend so much time doing it. I don't know, people that spend their time doing computing coding aren't always passionate about it. I know this because that's my job. And you do it for long enough, you pretty much aren't that passionate about it. It's a job. So, where's the most interesting place you've travelled for work? One time, I stayed an extra week in Iceland just to explore the nature there. Nice place, Iceland. It's insane. Massive icy mountains, beautiful hot springs, dark creepy caves. It felt like another world.
Awesome!
Oh, got me up to 3 stars. Oh, out with the rubber gloves again. That's not normally a good sign for anybody. Guess that's the end of the shift.
Yeah!
3 nice stars, a mouse and a diamond. Not a bad day. Ugh! I hate red-eye flights. It's a pretty view from my seat. You can see every star in the sky. Must be nice. I'd trade grumpy passengers for that view any day. Looks like you've got some liquids on you. Mind if I check? Oh, yeah, I bought some perfume. Afraid I'll have to test it. No fluids on board. Rules are rules. Okay, but maybe keep this between you and me, okay? Sure. All set, Kyle. Have a nice trip. Thanks, Amber. I owe you one. All set? Yep, let's roll. I wonder who's been buying women's perfume for. Is it for Karen? Okay, we've now got a new mini game coming up. X-ray. Use the scanner to check for dangerous objects in the suitcase. Slide the wave regulator to reach the right frequency. Okay. You say so. I'm sure I'll work it out. However, before I get to that, bonus level number 6. Whack-a-mole. Find as many Carls as you can. The mouse is called Carl. Yeah, apparently I'm having a mouse infestation. That's about 20 so far. Yeah, if there's one thing they could fix on this game, it's the big writing right in the middle of the screen when you're doing things like this, when you can't see the things you're trying to click on. Yeehaw! 3 nice diamonds. Amber's happy. All is good with the world. Okay, that was episode 12 and the bonus level. I have a new mini game to look forward to in episode 13. However, I won't find out if I'm any good at that mini game until such time as I get to play it. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you further down the skies for Amber's Airline High Hopes. Cheerio!